Alrighty, guys, we are back for the Oh, hold on a second. What? Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, that ad was throwing me off there. Alright, we are back for the second part of our project. So let's, oh, wrong project. Let's, go back to where we left off. Okay. What? Huh? What's going on here? Let's see here. Yes. Okay. I think I have authorized user permitting, some kind of issues that I was having with resource management. The way I set up my 3ds Max is sometimes you can't actually open it without running it as administrator, just because, like I said, I was having some issues with memory allocation and something with not really related to the stream per se, but when I built my workstation with a Ryzen processor, I have the 1700X overclocked chip, and with the RAM set speed, I was having issues running it at 3200 DDR. Anyway, not related. So we'll just have to open it from here. Unrelated ramble. Okay. Alright, we are back to where we were. Or are we? No, we are. Just kidding. Okay, let's bring our stuff back. Okay. Okay. View. Let's we're gonna unhide all. Okay, this is where we left off. So we snapped our elevations to our plan view, and we drew lines around all our moldings. Perfect. So we are actually gonna start off. Oh, we are actually missing something. We did not do our baseboard. So let's hide all that. Let's go into our front view, and let's trace out our base here. I forgot to do that. Let's throw snap back on. Quickly get that taken care of. For some reason, it just didn't occur to me that we had missed that, and hopefully that's the only one we missed. A little bit of that similar issue we had before, but as I showed you guys, we can go back and we can fix that, no problem. It's not going to kill us. Okay, well, getting sloppy here, Phil, getting sloppy. Alright. Let's go into our vertex. Let's bring this to where we were supposed to be. Thank you very much. Okay. We got this little crazy shindiggery. Okay. We're good. We are good. Alright, Alright. We're good. Okay. Let's just keep this organized and keep all our moldings together here. Whoa. What is that? Oh, jeez. We had a little bit of an issue there. Okay, so let's redo that again. One of the vertices snapped to different points. We could have fixed that without deleting it, but we'll just redraw it. If you guys do know, I don't know if it matters where you start with this drawing, because you can just change the pivot point, but let me know. Another thing I need to look up is, jeez, vertice rotation, and see it. Let's see, did that? Ah, there we go. That's where our problem is deriving from. Okay, that's okay. Well, if we can fix that. First thing I want to do is just make sure that we're actually fully aligned, and then I'll go back in and we will stretch all our vertices onto the same plane. Just madness. Okay, alright, so let's take that, let's go to here, and let's just flatten us down, okay. Ah, that's what that is, okay. Can I just... Also, if you guys know, is there a way to like just hit 0, flatten me all the way, or do I have to really just keep going? Okay, that's fixed. We are good now. Well, learn something every day. Okay. So, looking at this, we kind of have some decisions to make as how we want to start this drawing. Just looking at it, I think what I want to do is actually start off by just building the walls and just extruding up to the height. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go back, I'm going to take our line tool, and we're going to click here, and here. We'll click here. And we'll click here. Yes. Okay, yeah. We're going to convert to an editable poly. And basically we got a floor right there. And we're going to hold shift and snap this to right there. Okay, and now we got a floor and we got a ceiling. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll just do it like that, and we'll draw each wall individually. Realistically, we should just be extruding it. So we'll actually just go back, take this here, right here, and we'll take our extrude tool, and we'll set that to our ceiling height. We got our extrude tool. We'll bring that up to here. And unclick that, take that, move this. Okay. And now we're going to detach the roof from this. Okay. And we'll just detach. Yes. We'll call this ceiling. Yeah. Did I spell that right? No idea. We'll take that and we'll actually hide it for now, because we'll hide that selection. We don't need to see that. What's going on here? Okay. Hide selection. What? What's going on? Okay, there we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Noob in here. Alright, so hide that. And we got all this. And what I'm going to start with is actually... I feel like we're going to do the crown first. Yeah, we'll do the crown first. It's going to be a little interesting. Just trying to think here exactly how I want to do it. You know what? let's not do the crown just yet. What I'm actually going to do first is we're going to take our walls and we're going to insert some cuts to be able to make an extrusion and bring out this pillar out to the depth that we want it, so that when we do the sweep with a crown, we go all around it in one shot. I think that's the only situation where something bumps out further than the wall. Everything else will be recessed into the wall. Alright, and we're gonna insert a loop. I don't need that. We need edges. Let's insert. I don't know why I always have difficulty with this. Like I said, okay, we'll just... Oh, that's what it is. Okay, there we go. I believe that's what I was missing. I'm having a brain fart here. I don't remember exactly how to get this to work the way it's supposed to. And I swear it's because I'm traditionally a Blender user and I'm just used to things working so differently, but... let's see here. I think I figured out why. I'm telling you guys, sometimes I'm a dummy. I think now that we have an edible poly, we can do this, right? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Got it. That was the problem. Alright. Okay. I think it was the face that I was looking at. For some reason, I wasn't really happy about that. Alright. So we got that. Alright, let's go back to snapping. Okay, we can just move it afterwards, but we need to snap a line here. We can, come on, let's just, if you guys can reference a video that shows how to do this better, I'm all ears. Believe me when I say that. So there we go. Let's select that. Okay. I felt like a total dummy there for 1 second. I was like, oh no, am I gonna have to stop the live stream and figure out how to do this? I feel like an idiot. Alright, so let's take our extrude. Okay, stop that. Let's snap it right there. Perfect. Let's go back and extrude the other one. You know, it's like whenever you stop doing something for a while, you actually lose a lot of the knowledge that you originally had. I've just been so busy lately that I haven't had time to really mess around with 3ds Max, and unfortunately, you start to forget some of the basics here. Alright, so let's delete that. We're gonna try to get rid of, because of all these swept paths and the detail moldings, we're gonna try to get rid of as many faces as we can that we don't need. Like, you know, your rendering is never gonna show behind the wall, so get rid of it. Alright, so this is gonna bump back. We don't have to focus on it right now, but what I'm thinking here is we're gonna do we're gonna subdivide this face here a whole bunch of times to be able to give us an area that we can snap the vertices and align it with this shape so we can extrude the whole thing back. But we're not gonna focus on that at this particular instance. We're gonna just focus on the crown for right now. So let's grab our crown. Let's get out of this drawing. Alright, and let's rotate it so that we have it where we need it. Click our snap rotation, make sure that, you know, especially when we're doing stuff like this, that we're always sitting at 90. You know, you don't want to be off at a weird angle because you were trying to dial it in and you really didn't get what you wanted. Okay. So let's bring this up. No, come on. Yes, no. Okay. It's snapping. We're gonna change the pivot point on this. We need the pivot point. I'm thinking the pivot point needs to be, I'll show you guys. Let me go into front view here. I think we want it like over here, because that's where the top of the wall really is. So if we affect this pivot point, let's turn snapping, take off that. We got that here. We'll come up, and then we'll effectively set that pivot point right there. I think that is going to be the best way to make this happen. Okay, let's bring this into our room. And how are we looking here? Let's go. I'm gonna go into front view, and we're gonna toggle into wireframe. See, not even close. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to use a line tool again, and I am going to trace this out. First thing is first, I'm going to actually hide this, just so I can draw the line more appropriately without it snapping to where I don't want it to be. So let's hide that. And you see how it's dark on the inside? I think that's the problem that we were having before. It's the way it thinks this is the shape, not this. Like, this is the hidden part, this is the scene part. We actually want it to be the opposite. Let's see here. Let's see here. We essentially need to flip the normals, and I think that's actually just like a modifier, right? If I'm correct. Flip normals. Normal. There we go. Yeah, there you go. I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes. Alright, so let's start drawing our line. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, close that. Okay, so now we got our path there. We got our profile. Things are looking pretty good. Hopefully, we'll see in a second if this is really gonna give us the desired situation here. So let's go to sweep. Alright, what is it trying to sweep here? It's got the default sweep in here. I don't have no idea what the default really is. Looks like some random thing. But anyway, we're gonna use a custom path. We're gonna pick our path, and that's our path there. And there's our crown, just not where we want it. Okay, so what do we have to do here? We got some options in here, and I think that was it. I can't believe we got it first click. Let's take a look at the front view here. Yeah, there we go. We got our crown in there. Perfect. Perfect. Rarely happens perfectly. Okay, let's go back into our default shaded view. And our normals are pointing in the right direction for our crown. We can view it from below. That's our crown for our room. As you can see, like, it looks really smooth. That's what I was saying. Like, some of this faceted kind of detail there, we can run a turbo smooth on it if it even shows up in the render. I doubt it. But that is our extremely accurate profile right there. Alright. We're going to do the same now on, I'm actually going to take this, hide it. We're done with the crown. I'm going to hide this too. I'm not going to delete it because we have to apply that modifier if we want to delete this, but we'll save it until we're really done. Sorry. Yeah, okay, so let's bring back one of our elevations here. We're gonna have to. Alright, where do we want to start? You know what? I'm gonna do the paneling right now. I think that's the best way to get this to start looking like what it's supposed to be. And I am just going to use, let's say, the smallest panel to start with, because then I just have to scale out to match everywhere else. So we're gonna do the paneling again on that elevation 2. So we don't need that. We don't need that. Let's hide selection. Ooh. Come on. Okay. And I'm sure there's a a shortcut for hide selection, but you know. I need to start using 3ds Max more so I can start memorizing a lot of the shortcuts the way I do in AutoCAD. Okay, so we just need to trace this shape right here, and then basically we're gonna move over and over and over, applying the moldings on the wall. So let's take our line tool. We'll take that. Take that. Take that. There you go. Yes, we'll keep that. And then we're going to come and do the bottoms. That way we can just drag across and just scale one time to fix. And we're good. We are good. Okay. Yes. We like that. Okay. So we're done with the line tool. Okay. And we don't need to see this elevation at the moment. Let's hide that. I'm just a huge fan of hiding what you don't need, you know. I just feel like it always Well, it complicates things a lot, really. Okay, so let's grab our profile, which is this one right here. Let's modify our pivot point. This is the inside of the panel, and we just drew lines on the outside of the panel. So we're gonna align this right here. That's what I'm thinking. That's gonna be where we want to go with this. And we do actually need to rotate it, but we'll get there. Oh, okay, yeah, wow. Oop. Again, snap the rotation. Okay. We're actually going to change our pivot point again. I was wrong. We actually want that side right there. Okay. Let's change our pivot point. Okay. And we'll take that and we'll snap right there. And we'll move just take those off. Let's just move down to Z. Okay, we'll select. I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'm gonna duplicate that. Yeah. So I know if you move these profiles in relation to this before you finalize it, it can be problemsome. I don't even know what this. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. They got some default shapes you can use there. I've never used this tool with any default shapes, but I guess it is what it is. What's going on here? I got my spline, my suite. Pick my tool. Okay, I want that. And we'll look at this. What does our molding look like? Let me take a look at the top view real quick. Alright, so we gotta affect that point there. How come it's not? Interesting. Alright, hold on a second. Let me there we go. Weird. Use custom pick. Okay. I think convert to editable poly? No, that's not what I did. Why is because it's a closed profile? Where's that pivot point? Okay. Oh. Delete. Sweet. Okay. Pick. Why is it giving me this? Where's this coming from? Okay. Oh, there we go. I think it has to do. There we go. let me just move this. Oh. Let's move this out. Actually, you know what? Let me just... Yeah, let's just move this out real quick. Just so I can get a better view of what's going on here. Let's go to the top. Let's go into wire. Okay. Oh. Oh, why did it do that? Okay, weird. Take that, take that. There we go. Okay, let's go on to the top. Let's take a look at why we are not aligning. Okay, so this profile. Let's go into this. I'm going to say that we need to rotate like such. Apply pivot. Okay. Done. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go to our pick. What the heck are you doing? Our pick. Okay. Let's pick this, 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 this. Alright, so we gotta affect the pivot rotation. How do we... Does anybody know? Alright, let's... Why is this not working? Okay, let's delete this. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try to use this inside edge right here instead and see if we get a better result, because this is not gonna work. Let's take that, okay, and see if if the problem is where we're kind of taking that from. Let's get rid of this. Let's delete that until we have proven that this works. Unhide. Alright, let's trace this out again, but this time I am only going to interesting. Top. Okay. Let's see if this is the reason why we can't do anything. Because our brain is small. top. If I rotate this, it does nothing. Okay. Man, I'm thinking it's gotta have something to do with this, right? There we go. Okay, so this is what we want. And then we want to flip angle. Right? Yeah. $90. But why did we kind of shrunk? Are we at an angle here? Yeah, okay, we are. So what do we gotta go, like, 120? No, 70? What's going on here? Interesting. What's this gonna do? Yeah, interesting. So we are kind of like skewed over here. But why? Okay. I mean, I know that was kind of screwy there, but I think that's right. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, it's dead on, so I'm gonna call this good enough. If you guys are alright with it, I'm alright with it. Or if I'm alright with it, you're alright with it. You're gonna have to find a better streamer here. Okay, let's bring this in. Okay, let's take. Can we move this away from? Yeah, we can. See? What? Why do we not? Why can we not do things sometimes? Interesting. Okay, so let's take this, and I'm gonna shift D. No, I'm not. Okay. Right click. Let's see here. Okay, so there's no going back with that. Okay. Alright, so let's that's good. Let's hide this again. We can hide this, right? Yeah, we can hide this. Okay. Let's go into our front view again. Take our panel. Let's bring it down here. Let's change our pivot to like the top left hand. It doesn't really matter, honestly. We can just go into vertex mode here. Select all our vertices, and we are going to take this vertice, and we're just going to snap like that. Okay, great. I'll bring this up. Perfect. And let's take a look at that molding just for. We'll do it after. Let's not get too silly here. Let's work on production. Okay, let's go back into front view, and we're gonna do the same thing, paneling. We're all gonna do this panel, this one, these 6 right here, and then we're just gonna move it all over here because they are 100% symmetrical. And then we're going to do the other walls. Fun. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I was like, what's going on there? So it's not lined up exactly where it's supposed to be, but we can fix this. This panel needs to be slightly adjusted. Just fine. We're gonna be okay. Okay. You see how it's pretty much right on. Look at that, it covers everything. Perfect. Let me see, did I go over on this side? There we go. Oh, that's good. Huh, interesting. You know what? We clearly have not drawn this right. Oh, there we go. This line might be off in our AutoCAD drawing, which is not good. Or this is crooked, which is potentially what it is. No, it's not. Okay. It's fine. No big deal. That does look like it's coming down at an angle, though. Maybe that is what happened. I don't know. Let's try to figure that out. So I'm gonna take this and snap it there. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, some kind of issue. I think we're gonna have to just live with it. I mean, of course, we could figure out where something went wrong, but you know, at the end of the day, guys, we are just trying to make a pretty picture here. You know, I don't think we have. Okay, let's go here. Vertices. Yeah, we are looking at it front on. Oh, okay, so the original problem probably derived from the original. So what we'll do is we'll just go in here, and as we go along, we'll make sure that the plan is good. It's just we might have a little bit of an issue with how we did this, but that's fine. You know, you're not gonna see the difference of you know, something into the thous. You know, yeah, your drawing's off by 25 thou. You know, you're like, come on, you're busting my balls, dude. You know, if you see some people's work with like Um, what was I gonna mention? SketchUp. Nowhere close to what we're doing here. Nowhere close. So you know what? I think we get a little bit of slack here. You know, cut me some slack. When you really see these at an angle, you're gonna see these moldings and be kind of taken aback by it. Cause trust me, it's the real deal. In fact, I think I might actually 3D print this. It might be an interesting piece to bring into work and be that guy. Okay. Let's take all of this. You got something that toggle which axis you're trying to slide in. Is that, can I? No, okay, it's the same thing. Alright, so we got that. We're missing this one. We'll drag that over there. And then we'll copy all those at the same time and move it over to the other side. Come on, come on. Shift click to duplicate. Okay. And we can, if this is really that noticeable, which I honestly don't believe it's going to be, in the end, we can come in and just snap some guides and make sure that these are like 100% perfect. But for right now, like we're not doing bad, you know. Just take a look at those. The detail on those moldings there, I think they look great. I'll try to come in at this angle here so you can see that. Yeah, looks good. And of course we can take this, and like I was saying before, you know, if we run like a turbo smooth, you know, turbo smooth on it, unfortunately, look at that, it's seamless. I mean, of course we're gonna have to add some additional geometry to support that smoothing, but yeah, it's definitely a non-issue. So let's take that, let's take that, and take that. Okay. I'm gonna, oh shoot, we just deselected everything. Okay, one more try. And as you can see here, like we're just going to replicate, you know, moving everything into position. So that's like right there. Let's take a look at our front plane. Um, that's pretty much right on. I mean, sure, we can go in here and tidy everything up. Okay. Ooh. Like I said before about like how I turn the elevations into blocks in AutoCAD, like I really do think there's something that happens here, because I know that my CAD drawing was right on, so I don't know why this is all showing up skewed, and I had rotation snap on when I rotated the elevations in, so honestly I don't know why it's slightly a hair off as what it should be, no more than what it would be during actual installation, plus or minus, in the 64ths. Alright. So I think we're getting close to that mark, more or less, that I think I'm pretty happy with, which is about 40 or 45 minutes per. I'm going to take a look at the stream and see how long we've been going, so we can take a pause here again. And I think when I'm pausing, no, I was going to say maybe I'll accelerate the process of these videos and we'll just go through everything together. It's not a big deal. And then basically we're getting there, almost one elevation, and the goal here was to not take 6 hours to do this, but I think we're right about close to approximating 2 hours into this from start to finish, so we'll see if we end up below 6 hours. I think we will. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna struggle here too much. I might fiddle around quite a bit trying to get the exact render that I'm looking for, and I might actually live stream throwing this into Photoshop and doing some touch-up work and some light, some levels, and kind of trying to bring that magazine quality pizzazz to our rendering and just giving it that extra oomph. If you guys know what I'm saying, they give the extra oomph to their real pictures, so as a 3D model we need to do the same, give it a little bit of that pizzazz. A little bit of that, what was that, Salt Bay. A little bit of whatever that. Trying to have something to say for hours on end is it's not easy. Alright, so we're gonna take this. Let's check the time. Where are we here? Yeah, we're pretty much at an hour's mark, so we're gonna take a hopefully just a 15-minute break, and we'll be back on, and we're gonna continue doing the same thing, which is taking this paneling and continue around. Let's see here. Let's take a look at everything we got here so far. So we could take our top. Well, let's hide selected. I think, is it just the H key and nope, not just the H key. I'll have to Google that during the break just to speed up not having to go into the menu for everything. Okay. Alright, hide selection. Okay, let's hide the top. And that's kind of what we're looking at right there. You know, that's I'm telling you, it looks like not a whole lot right now, but it's gonna come together sooner than you think. We'll get a good look at that. You know, that looks darn good. And we're not even looking at it. That's gonna cause a nice shadow, a really nice shadow. Oh yeah. And I think what we might do too is if we look at this on the top view right before we stop for break here. I think we're gonna take this panel. Maybe not. No, that's fine the way it is. I think I might make these quite deep going back so that it looks like the wall is also real wood. You know, we need to kind of have some level structure here, because if this is lumber, and here we have our paneling, right? And we're going right up to it. Well, sorry, hold on, I'm like, let's look at it from the top. So if that red line right there, our wall, if that's going to be our veneered wall, right, our veneer walls paneling, and this is going to be our solid wood applied molding that goes on top of that, then that panel needs to recess further back to suggest that this panel right here is behind this panel, and this is going over the two, so we need to be about here. We'll see in 3D if it looks too deep. Like I said, you know, I probably should have spent more time in the AutoCAD file, but then again, you know, I didn't want to spend, you know, 16 hours, you know, going through vertical sections, plan sections, and properly detailing everything out, because I just wanted to, you know, have fun and do this video, and yeah, so I'm gonna take a quick little break, and we'll be back, and we'll keep working on this. All right, bye.